Employee onboarding. The employee onboarding process streamlines the transition for new KCC employees by capturing and processing key information. Managers initiate this process by completing the EOB form, which gathers essential details about the new hire and routes them to the appropriate departments. This ensures a timely creation of KCC login accounts, access to necessary platforms, and distribution of important resources such as ID badges, proximity cards, and keys. Please note, the employee onboarding requires multiple areas and will need advance notice of up to 10 business days. To fill out an employee onboarding, navigate to wo.kellogg.edu. You may have to log in at the top right. If you click the login, you will have more options. On this form, you will notice there are red asterisks next to some of these. These are required fields. For this very top one, you must put in HR new hire. You will enter in a new employee's name, their job title, and their start date, who their direct supervisor is, the department, building. You can either select from the list, or if you start typing, it will automatically show. The position type, whether they're an adjunct faculty, adjunct clinical faculty, administrator, faculty, maintenance, support staff, or temp. Let us know if they are replacing an individual. You can enter in their name here. Let us know the phone extension. Is it going to be a new one? Are we going to reuse the extension? Or do they not need a phone? If you select reuse this extension, you'll be prompted to enter in the phone extension that they are using, the former employee's name, and if there's any call groups that they are associated with, such as the business office, the help desk, frontline staff, admissions, advising, and so on. If you need a brand new extension, you will still get the phone call groups. Or if you select no phone, you can bypass the phone call groups. PC setup. An existing PC. If you select this, we will need to know the white label on the front of the PC. Typically, it is the employee's last name hyphen first name. For instance, mine is Collar-Ron. A new PC because one does not exist in that space, or no office PC is needed. Colleague access does not require or does require. If you select requires colleague access, after you fill out this employee onboarding form, you will then be taken to the service request for colleague access, and it will be attached right to this employee onboarding work order. Same goes for eTreat. For the keycard access, yes, they will need a keycard, and this is going to create a service request as well. Starfish permissions. Will this employee drive their personal vehicle between campuses? Meaning, will this employee go from EAC to main campus for a meeting ever during the workday? Or would they go to the RMTC or any other of our campuses? If you select yes, they will be emailed a link to do a driver's background check. Will this employee need to be able to drive a KCC vehicle, meaning a KCC-owned van, truck, or bus? If so, they will need to set up a driving test with security. This, click on continue, and now it brings us to the service request that we've selected. For the Illusion colleague permissions request, enter in the start date of the user, who their direct supervisor is, supervisor's department, is the employee new or an existing, this is a new employee, we're just going to retype in their name, and what permissions. If at all possible, the easiest way for us is to mirror access. So who would we mirror their access from? Do you have any additional comments? Same goes for eTreat. Start date, direct supervisor, department, new employee, a replacement for. Are they going to add or remove access for a specific thing? Or are they just replacing or mirroring? You also have additional comments area for each one of these. Informer, pretty much the same exact setup with all of them. Supervisor, department, helps if you spell it correctly. new, whether they would like a new data set or an existing one, or reports, or on a new hire, replacement or mere access. For the key card, same process as before. We need to know their start date, the department, the position type, new employee, provide same door access as, or if they need additional rooms or special access. Physical keys, whether it's a door or a cabinet inside their office. If they do not need a physical key, you may leave this blank. Enter in the direct supervisor and a direct supervisor's extension. This way, if we have any questions, we can contact them. Please note, key fobs are picked up at the Office of Institutional Facilities and Public Safety in the Lane Thomas Building, room 306. And this is a confirmation page with all of the information on here. When you are finished, you can click on the shortcut up here, and you've created your first employee onboarding. An email gets sent out to HR to process and build the user and colleague. Thanks for watching.